Okay, so, oh my god, this is weird. Hi guys. So, as some of you may know, my name is Lily, the cool tia and the cool mom. So anyways, the last time you guys heard of me like on camera was the last episode of season 4 of Growing Up Eileen. And like the whole thing was like, you know, me wanting to have a baby and all that stuff. And guess what? Surprise! I am preggers, if you didn't know. But yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna you know, talk about a little bit how that went and like the backstory of that, because I know like some of you guys are like, oh my god, like she's pregnant all of a sudden. But no, this was like something, you know, like planned or whatever. Yeah, so in the last episode it was like me expressing that I wanted to take a break from the show because I wanted to start my family, well, have another baby basically. And wait, no, I'm fucking lost right now, hold on, cut it back. Okay, so I'm back. Anyways, starting from the very top of how everything started about like us wanting to have a baby. So basically Avery and I talked and we were like, you know what, let's try to have a baby. So what happened was that his birthday's in November. He's a November baby, right? And he really wanted his firstborn child to be born around his birthday or on his birthday. So we literally planned this. We were like, we're gonna start trying to have a baby in February. So literally the whole month of February, TMI, but we were like, you know, actively trying to have a baby. So then we said, like, if I don't get pregnant in February, then, you know, it's fine, whatever. We could try again next time. Or whenever it happens. So that's why when I went to Cabo and I was feeling weird, I was like, could I be? Could I not? Like, I don't know. This was just like, it was just like a weird feeling that I had inside me. And it's like, I knew I was, but I wasn't sure. You know what I mean? So then, what happened was that I came back from Cabo on March 2nd. And literally, I was home because Avery had gone to like the gym, I think, I don't know. And I was home and I was like, okay, like I cannot wait till the weekend to try to see if I'm pregnant or if I miss my period or whatever. But I'm going to just take it now, like fuck it, like who cares. So then I go to the bathroom. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and they say that supposedly like when you want to find out if you're pregnant, you have to take a pregnancy test like at the very like morning, like your first pee of the morning or whatever. But like I was like, bitch, if I'm gonna be pregnant, I'm gonna be pregnant regardless. Today, tomorrow, tonight, in the afternoon, yesterday, next week. So I was in the bathroom and I was like, okay, it's peeing in a cup or whatever. And then I dipped a little thing and then I put it down, and as I'm like washing my hands and doing all that stuff, I look at it and you can see a very, 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 very faint line. Like I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But like I seen that and I was like, I knew it. I just knew it. I just knew that I was fucking pregnant in a good way. And so then like my first reaction was like, oh my god, I cannot believe like this actually happened. And a lot of you are like, well, how are you gonna be so surprised that it happened if you were trying? Yes, but you have to think that it's not easy to get pregnant if you're trying. Like if you're trying and you get pregnant, you're one of the lucky ones, the blessed ones, because there is some women out there who try and try and try and it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So it's like truly a blessing for me to just like get pregnant right away. So anyways, back to the story. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm pregnant, I cannot believe this. Avery wasn't home, like Zeke was asleep, so I didn't have like nothing or no one to even talk about, right? Or talk to it about. Until then, I'm like, okay, I need to relax. Like I need to relax. I really wanted to like surprise Avery with this big old like surprise thing and be like, we're having a baby, because that's one thing that he always told me this whole entire time. He's like, when you get pregnant, I want a big surprise, like you're pregnant, you're gonna be a dad type of surprise, right? So I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, I was like, okay, I can't tell him. Like, he came home and I was just like acting like nothing happened. I hid the little pregnancy test and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I can't. And I'm horrible at keeping things from him. Like, I literally cannot keep any surprises from him. Like, I will literally be like, if I got him something and his birthday's like next week, I have to be like, okay, this is what I got you. Like, I cannot. He says I can't hold water and I truly cannot. So anyways, the next morning he went to work. So the next morning, as soon as he went to work, I took another one. And again, same little fake line. I was like, oh my gosh. Probably like 3 hours later, I took another one. And I literally took like 10 pregnancy tests. And like when he came home from work, I was just like, okay, like I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. And so he was, at the time, he was building, he had bought Zeke a bed. And like a new bed, because he had a smaller one, so he bought him like a really cool one, and he was building that the whole day, right? And then like a couple hours later, a new dining table comes, because he had bought me a dining table. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I literally was an emotional wreck, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't, like, okay, I can't tell him, because I just wanted to do it special for him. So anyways, then that night he was gonna, you know, go meet up with his friends, and then he was gonna go to work after that, so I wasn't gonna see him till like 2 days after that. So then I was just like, it was like word vomit. Like I had it here, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't, I need to hold it, but literally I just could not hold it. So right before he left, he was in the room changing, and I walk in there and I'm just like, babe, and he's like, yeah. And I sat there and I looked at him and I held his face and I was like, you're such a good dad. And I started fucking bawling my eyes out, literally like a crybaby, bawling my eyes out. And he's like, what? And I was like, remember when you said I couldn't hold the water? You're gonna be a daddy. And he's all like, wait, seriously? And I was like, yeah. And he's all like, seriously? And I was like, yes. And he's all like, let's go, like all like loud and freaking like excited, right? But he's all like, well, how do you know? Like, are you sure? Like are you sure? And I was like, I'm sure. So then I showed him the 2 tests that I took. So like if you just like glance at it like that, you're like, oh no, you can't see them. But if you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, you could definitely see like a line or whatever, you know? So then I showed it to him and he's all like, you can't even see anything. And I was like, yes you can, look, I took 2 of them, they're right there. And then I was just like, no, you can barely see it, I just don't want to like get my hopes up. So I was like, no, trust me, like I know it, like I know it is. So then, mind you, I had not missed my period yet. So he's all like, let the weekend pass, and if your period doesn't come, then take another one. But literally, I already knew it was, right? He wasn't trying to get like too hyped up where he gets super hyped up and then it turns out that I'm not pregnant. He went to work and he was like texting me like, did you take another one? Did you take another? Like, I want to see, and this and that. So I literally was taking one maybe like 3 times a day, in the morning, midday, and at night, and I have all of those. So then come the weekend and I was like, okay, he was home and he's like, okay, I got your digital test. Now, like, you know, check to confirm pregnant or not pregnant if you're not, you know. So then I was like, okay, took a pregnancy test, came out pregnant, and I showed it to him and he was just like so excited. Oh my god, the emotion that he got was like so beautiful. Ugh, I wish I would have recorded it. And now I'm pregnant. At the time I was 6 weeks pregnant. No, 5 weeks pregnant. So right when I found out I was pregnant, I want to say like a week, was when the coronavirus was considered a pandemic and almost everything had to close. So it's like from then on it was just so sad, because like on my first doctor's appointment he couldn't go with me. So ever since I started going to my doctor's appointment the first time up until now, he has not been inside of the doctor's office with me. Like, he goes with me and he waits outside, like in the car, but he can't physically go into the doctor's office with me, you know? And it's just like, it sucks because when I had Zeke, I was going to the doctor's office by myself. You know, I didn't have his dad or any like, I had my sister, but I didn't have like that like father support of my child. So then now when this whole pandemic thing and me having to go to the doctor's office by myself, it's like I'm going through it again, but not by choice. It's like because I kind of have to, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little sad. I think it's better now because now we're actually able to go to like ultrasound appointments when to like those private ultrasound places where he can come with, and he's seen the baby, and from the very beginning he's like, I want a boy, like I want a boy, I want a boy, I want a boy. In the gender reveal, you see his reaction. He's so excited. I'm gonna insert the clip here. So as you guys can see, he got super excited because we're having a boy. Like, so he always wanted a boy, and to be honest with you, I wanted a boy too, because it's like I want Zeke to have a brother. I want Zeke to grow up with his brother and like have a best friend for life. And we got what we wanted, and we have another little boy on the way, so we'll see. I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant. Oh my gosh, I feel like time is super flying. I'm going through such a beautiful time in my life, especially because like seeing Avery, he's just like, he talks to the belly all the time, and he rubs my legs and my belly, and like it's just, I love the spoiledness that I get from him. But it's just hard because of quarantine and pandemic, you know. So far in my pregnancy, everything's good. The baby's healthy, I'm healthy. It's a smooth ride. The only thing is that I'm feeling now, like I said, is swollen feet, swollen legs, I mean ankles, hands, like my face, I feel like it gets swollen sometimes. My boobs are so massive, like that's just like a good thing because I've always wanted bigger boobs. And it's like, you guys remember titty goals? Girl, they're kind of like mom boobs now. But it's okay. I don't have any stretchers on my belly, which is a good thing. I've gained a pretty good amount of weight. I'm not gonna say how much, but I have. It's okay though, because after the baby it'll all melt off. Pregnant, I'm due November, well, they had said November 5th at first, but then they changed it to November 7th. So anywhere the first week of November is when I'm due. So we'll see when this baby wants to come. But we're hoping that it's in between that time frame, because Avery's birthday is November 3rd, and he would just love for our baby to be born on his birthday. Like literally, that's his dream of life. So he already got the wish of him being a boy, and he's a boy. Now we are waiting to see when he's born. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've just been home with family as much as I can, with Zeke. Zeke loves his brother already, loves the belly, talks to the belly all the time. I just felt like I needed to come on here and like talk to you guys, because I'm not really active on social media like that, but anymore. But you know, I just wanted to fill you guys in on my life and how it happened, or not how it happened, because you guys know how pregnancy happens. I'm saying like how it all boiled down to that point. We have the name for the baby already. I'm just not gonna put it out there just yet. Any questions that you guys might have, put them in the comments down below. I'm just anxiously, patiently waiting for my son to arrive, and so is Avery. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I might be doing more, I might not. I don't want to promise you guys anything, because to be honest with you, this is like my first one-on-one video, and I feel like I was like boring, and I hope I wasn't, or all over the place. But I hope you guys really like this video, and thanks amigas. Bye. Wait, maybe I should like close it and be like right here. I look cute. Anyways, but yeah. Wait, did I close it already? I don't know. See, pregnancy brain.